Nuno, another season is already on us. First of all, can we just reflect on what appeared to be an incredible season for this club last year and what you ended up achieving?
I think it was amazing. I think the work that we've been able to do last season was good. In terms of the way we did things was fantastic because the unity and the teamwork that we did was there. And I believe that is the main thing that a team should have. And then we break records. The fans were delighted. The bond between the team and the fans was amazing. At the City ground, away from home, always. And this is what I value the most, that we did it together. The pre-season that we had last season was very good because we started basically from day one with the squad ready. We knew basically the approach that we should have, and we had a fantastic opportunity to create a really strong bond among us that we, during the camp, during the training sessions, was 1 month almost living 24 hours a day. That too I think was good. And then we had talented players that wanted to grow, wanted to improve, the ambition to do better. I think that was the main thing.
There were some very special moments on the pitch throughout the season. What in particular stuck out for you, that a moment that you thought, I've really got a team here that's emerging and going places?
We had amazing results, things very hard to achieve. But I cannot point to you specifically one game or one result that was pivotal to everything. I think was the pre-season, the way we did things, the way the boys come together and realize that together we are stronger, together we rely on each other, the interdependency, the connection among them was for me the more important, not only one day.
As you said, you had some very special players, but one man in particular obviously stood out, Chris Wood, in terms of the amount of goals that he scored. How did you get that best out of him?
I think credit is for Chris. I truly believe that us as coaches, what we try is to help, and more than anything is the confidence that I personally have on Chris. I know that he's going to deliver. He can have a bad day, but the quality, the talent is there, the knowledge of the game that he has, and this is, I don't know if he felt it, but 100% confidence. The respect that he had from his teammates, it's huge. Not only for the goals. You see Chris work on a daily basis. You see the work rate of Chris when he's playing the match. And if it's necessary, he's on attacking box, and 10 seconds after he's defending our own box because he makes a sprint to help the team. This is the credit that we give to Chris.
We now move on to this season. You have European football, and it's a competition that you've experienced as well with Wolves. I'm sure everyone here is embracing European football, but it also, for coaches, brings problems in terms of balancing out your resources. How have you gone about approaching that?
Look, we are very far, very, very far from where we should be. We are very far in terms of preparation, in terms of planning, in terms of squad. So we are all very worried that 2 or 3 days time we are playing for the Premier League, the more demanding competition in the world, and we are very far, very, very far. The plans that we had didn't come true. The preparation was, in terms of squad, was not ideal. We didn't have the chance to create what I think is more important, is the bond, because we don't know which squad we have. We have players working here that know they're gonna live on loan. We have a major problem.
So you've clearly got some work to do. And look, there were things outside of your control with Europe. The club didn't know which side of the European competition it was going to be in. Now you know it's the Europa League. Do you think you can accelerate your plans in terms of getting the squad strength in that you need?
It doesn't have to be if you play Europa League or you play Conference League. You know that you're going to have a new challenge ahead of us. So in terms of preparation, nothing changed. What we had is what we should have done. You know what I mean? So now if we're going to play Europa League or Conference League, it's just a detail. What I'm telling you is that no matter what we're going to play, we lost a very good opportunity to do things better. So now we have 2 weeks to go, and after these 2 weeks, then we can evaluate how things, but what we have lost, and that's not coming back, was the chance of doing things better.
One positive was Morgan Gibbs-White did stay. How did you persuade him that his future was better suited here than perhaps in North London at Tottenham?
I think it was a lot of circumstances that happened around the situation of Morgan, but more than anything, the credit is for the president that really personally get involved and solve the situation.
How important was he to your plans in terms of this team and his contribution last year and to what he can give you, of course, again this year?
Very important, very important. Morgan is a very important player for us, for not only for what he gives us on the pitch, but also the years that he already has in Forest. He's one of the captains. It's a leader by example. A nice boy, a boy that wants his ambitions and wants to improve, and this is contagious.
You obviously lost Anthony Elanga to Newcastle. I mean, he was a big part of what you did. How difficult is he to replace?
Very difficult, because Anthony it's very specific in the work and in the characteristics that he has. So it's not easy to replace Anthony. It's not easy.
And just finally, obviously the first game, it's at home, it's against Brentford, who have a manager that's new to the management side of things. What are you expecting this weekend?
A tough match. The competition starts, and let's see how we approach. We have a squad that is unbalanced, that doesn't have options in many positions. So we are taking a big chance on playing the games.